Welcome back, everybody, to the New Orleans Saints franchise in Season 4. This week, we're on the road taking on the Detroit Lions, trying to get back to 500. We ended our 3-game losing streak last week, and now hope that we can find a way to win our first game this year against a team that has also won a game. We have beaten 2 of the 3 winless teams in the league this year. We're facing a good Lions team this week, and a team that matches up against our weaknesses fairly well. Jared Goff enters as one of the passing touchdown leaders, while Blake Westbrook is the current NFL interception leader. We have 2 of the top 4 leading receivers in this game, with Amon-Ra St. Brown and Chris Olave. You'll notice that Garrett Wilson's production is far lower than other star receivers, and that's caused him to be real frustrated. Receivers, especially good ones, demand the football. You know, in many situations, you'd say that you can't promise somebody the football. But let's be real, teams treat their stars differently, especially if you want to keep them happy. So we've told Garrett Wilson to expect the football against the secondary that I think we can match up with and make plays against. They've got a good young corner in Mike Cleary. I think our receivers are more talented. What really concerns me, though, in this Lions offense is what Jahmyr Gibbs can do behind maybe the best offensive line in football. We have not been great stopping the run. Gibbs does more than run the football. He's a threat on any play, and this is an outstanding line in front of him that I don't like the way we match up against. I don't like the way we match up against most average offensive lines, so clearly this is going to be even more of an issue. But if we want to turn this season into something successful, we've got to put some of these weaknesses behind us. I'm staying positive right now, thinking we're going to be a much better team by the end of the year. It's just a matter of how much. Welcome to Detroit, everybody. Let's play here in Week 6. It'll be Detroit and their number 3 ranked scoring offense taking the field. They rank top 10 in passing, top 10 in rushing. It's quite a complete team here with the Lions. Jared Goff at quarterback, Amon-Ra St. Brown, Jameson Williams are the receivers. And starting in the air, Jared Goff completes to his tight end, Sam Laporta, a gain of 7. Now they go into the pistol formation. It's the first carry, and Jahmyr Gibbs is taken down by Zaven Collins. Sets up a 3rd down for the Lions. And Gibbs makes a move, gets the first down, avoiding Zaven Collins that time. So you've got to deal with this offensive line and then the speed and shiftiness of Gibbs. This time he's brought down in the open field by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. Empty this time and wide open. Goff hooks up with Amon-Ra St. Brown. And the Sun God makes an early appearance at the 35 of New Orleans. Going inside again, all kinds of daylight. And that's the big concern I have. How easy were those yards right there? Detroit at our 20, it's Gibbs again. And we muddy up the middle that time. It's a 4-yard gain. 17 yards out, pass is hauled in. That's Jameson Williams, the speedster, making it 3rd and short. Shotgun, give to Gibbs, a first down. He gets away from James Bolden and is stopped around the 4. Now Detroit brings in the extra muscle. They go up the middle behind the fullback, and Gibbs is stopped around the 1. They bring the receivers back out on 2nd down against the pressure. Incomplete for Jameson Williams. And it sets up 3rd down. Detroit a full yard out, head to the air. Goff off the mark for Sam Laporta. And New Orleans forces 4th down. And Detroit brings out the field goal team. And they settle for an opening drive field goal. They no longer have Dan Campbell, who surely would not be a fan of the field goal there. Now out comes the New Orleans offense. Blake Westbrook coming off one of his better games. He's been able to get closer to about 60% completion percentage the last couple games. They open 1st down, a little motion. It is a handoff to Jadarius Roby, and he gets stuffed. A loss of 3. At the 20 now, Westbrook feeling the heat. He is sacked. It's Jack Campbell on the blitz. And it brings up an early 3rd and long. Deep hole for New Orleans. Westbrook extending and gets sacked again. Detroit forces 14 yards of lost yardage as they get the ball back for their second drive. Plenty of time. Catch made. Amon-Ra St. Brown. So how exactly are we supposed to stop the run or put pressure on Jared Goff? Pass. Incomplete. Contested that time. Had Zaven Collins and Alex Sharp in the area. It's a 5-man rush now. Out to St. Brown. Makes the catch. 5 yards. 3rd down now. Goff with time, and it's nearly intercepted by Tommy Tomlinson. He's been coming up big these last couple weeks. And for the second straight drive, a field goal try for the Lions, and the kick is good. Limiting their points at least early on somewhat. 6-0. Saints continue to have these poor starts to games. Now get to the edge. Jadarius Roby on the carry. Muscles out a gain of 5. 2 receivers on the field. Here's Roby. Good cut. And he's got the first down. Getting up to the 39-yard line. So it's Roby's turn to start again at tailback. 2nd down. Wide open. Chris Olave into Lion territory. He's up to the 32 on a 25-yard catch and run. New Orleans with the start of something on this drive. Roby heads outside. He's got the first. Shrugs off the defender and is taken down around the 14. This is the kind of running we've been waiting for from him. 1st and 10. Dumped out. Roby now makes the first man miss and picks up 4. He gets a breather. Kendre Miller now in. Off the fake. Extending. Westbrook. Too far for Chris Olave, who had broken open in the end zone. 3rd down. Jacoby Pearman checks into the game. Westbrook underneath. It's Garrett Wilson shy of the marker. 4th and 1. And I don't see the kicking team coming out. They didn't drive all this way to kick. A full yard to go. Roby depends on the spot, and they give it to him. 1st down, Saints. Gilliam in. Off the fake. Westbrook to the end zone. Touchdown. Eddie Lovelock, the 2nd-year tight end. With Kevin Blackwell injured this week, it's Josh Oliver and Eddie Lovelock as the only 2 tight ends on this roster. And Eddie gets his touchdown. It's 7-6 New Orleans. Detroit ball again. Pressure from the former Lion. James Houston forces the errant throw. The Lions have 2 scoring drives already, but now facing a 3rd and 10 as Julian Love forces that incompletion. And Goff needs a 35, feels the pressure of Armstead, and decides to throw it away. Good coverage from the Saints secondary. They have been a much improved unit this year, and they get off the field. Back deep, you've got the dynamic Jacoby Pearman inside his 25. Starts up field. Now Ingles trying to work around the traffic, and he's out to the 40 as the Saints will retake the field. Fake to start the drive. Pass is caught. Chris Olave at the Detroit 35-yard line. Good start to this possession. The offense continuing to take steps forward. And now Oliver with a catch and run from the flats. Lost the ball out of bounds. No harm there. Down to the Detroit 24. Roby follows. Penning and gets the first down. The first couple weeks, we couldn't move anybody. Now the run game is back. 1st down, Westbrook off the hands of Garrett Wilson. Man, if you're asking for the football, you've got to come down with that one. Wilson unable to make the touchdown catch. It's 3rd down now. Four-man rush. Going his way one more time. Caught by Wilson. Touchdown. Sometimes you just got to keep throwing his way. But all scoring plays are indeed reviewed. And they'll take a look at this one. Let's see with Wilson here. The right foot is down, left. That is very close. It was worth a look, and they have taken the points off the board. Let's take a deeper look here. I think his foot is down in bounds. Check this out. You can see the blue paint. There's room. Now, as his toe comes down further into the Ford Field turf, sure, it's out of bounds. The world's toughest question remains unanswered. What is a catch? I have no idea. We settle for 3. 10-6 game. Swung out to Gibbs. Oh, what a hit from JOK. He's one of those guys that has to play great today. Give to Gibbs. Meets JOK again to set up third down. They bring Williams in motion. Goff wide open. Sam Laporta into Saint territory and down at the 39-yard line. Such a talented Detroit offense. Now second down. That's Goff running with it. Nobody thought that would happen, and he gets the first down. You got all this talent, but sometimes the element of surprise is all you need. First down, end zone shot, broken up for St. Brown. Tommy Tomlinson's having a really good year. Goff fakes on second down, and wide open. It is caught by Jamison Williams inside the 10. That's the struggle with this pass rush right now. Too many clean pockets. And now a touchdown. Goff to Gibbs. We tried to bring the extra man, but that just means there's one less defender against all this receiving talent. You really cannot win. It feels like you got to pick your poison every play. The Lions are back in front. Garrett Wilson almost had a touchdown a couple times last possession. We'll see if he gets another try. For now, it's hauled in by Josh Oliver, and that's enough for a first down. Just over 2 minutes until halftime, and now Kendre Miller has running room, and he'll bring this out near midfield. That's his first carry. He's going to be the running back here inside 2 minutes. Westbrook, a pump and sacked. Luke Rowe gives up another one. That's a loss of 6. Four-man rush. Westbrook airs it out, and it's broken up for Josh Oliver. That's one of those plays I wonder if Blackwell comes up with. And the Lions take over. 1:17 on the clock. Here's St. Brown. First down at the 23. Third receiver, Devin Duvernay, is in. And that's open and caught by Gibbs again. 24 through the air for Jahmyr Gibbs. Lions making good time. They have a couple timeouts still. Aired out and broken up this time by Tomlinson. Hard to get it over his 6'4" frame. On second down, it is hauled in by Laporta. A gain of 6. Now a pretty critical third down as Goff nearly is intercepted by Tommy Tomlinson. He's all over the place today. And the Saints get it back. They got 32 seconds. Don't want to be over-aggressive now, and they go short to Wilson, getting first down yardage, and they'll burn their first timeout. We're down to 28 seconds against the Detroit Blitz. Olave makes the catch now. He's up to midfield, and they use the second timeout. Not far from field goal range now. Westbrook dodging pressure, running upfield. He's got the first down. And they'll use their final timeout. And they leave the offense out there. Westbrook pressured. Going deep, broken up for Garrett Wilson. Gotta take a shot there. And now they bring out Groupie. 52-yard try, and his kick is good. We are all tied up here at the break, and this has been one of the most entertaining, evenly played first halves, I'd say, of the year. Detroit has been a matchup problem, and they've done a lot of things well, but we're hanging in there. We've forced some field goal tries, and the offense does seem much improved from a few weeks back. Now, I'm sure you all remember how bad we looked against the Ravens. But literally everybody has looked that bad against them. Even the 4-1 Falcons are no match for this team. Now up in Kansas City, we've got the Bills and Chiefs. And it's been a tough start for Josh Allen's Bills. And it looks to be perhaps getting even tougher if the Chiefs hold on for this victory. One half in, I like the way we're battling this week. And there's still a lot of work to do. But we're not letting Detroit, with their high-powered offense and great offensive line, just run up and down the field. Saints ball to begin the second half. A fake for Westbrook. He lofts it too far for Oliver, and it's off the mark. Still missing some throws out there he needs to hit. Third down now. He zips it in there to Garrett Wilson, and that is a big first down. Good throw there from Westbrook. Now out to Wilson. He gets a block from Pierman. And a first down to the Detroit 42. We're making an effort to get him involved. Kendre Miller now takes the carry, and he gains 5. Third down. Westbrook scans, doesn't like it. He'll take care of it himself. First down, Saints up to the 26. Wilson lines up left. On second down, Westbrook drops this off. What a hit on Miller as he's stopped around the 17. He earns a rest. Roby in now, looking for the short yardage conversion, and Jadarius Roby gets the job done. Another handoff. Roby cuts inside. A good gain of 9. He's been really efficient today. Third and a full one to go. Give it to Roby. He plows and scores! Touchdown, Saints! He looks like a completely different player this week. He's converting short yardage. He's getting the job done in the red zone. This is why we brought him here. It's finally paying off. And the Lions now, they trail by 7. Jared Goff heads to the air, and it's incomplete. Jarred free by James Bolden. To third down now with Detroit. They need 6 with time. He lost it. Incomplete for Laporta, who heard the footsteps of Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. Back we go to New Orleans with momentum on their side, and Miller with a good inside run. Those first couple weeks had me extremely worried. The run game has been totally different. Now in the flats, you've got Oliver wrapped up by Cleary. Could not get upfield there cleanly, but that's not going to stop New Orleans. They're going to go for it. Roby the deep back. A fullback plus 2 tight ends. And Jadarius Roby plows ahead. First down. Say something nice about him in the comments, okay? Off the fake, Westbrook outside. What a throw to Josh Oliver. First down. Saints up to the Detroit 30. Running right is Roby, and held to only 2 on this play. Kendre Miller back in as Westbrook stands in and takes the hit, and he is sacked again. Detroit knocking us back to third down and 16. We'd have to get inside the 20. Westbrook, he's got room! He gets the first down all the way to the 10-yard line. Blake Westbrook is taking advantage of all these running opportunities. Now they bring motion. Flip to Pierman. Outside. Touchdown! Jacoby Pierman. And the Saints have taken a 2-touchdown lead on the Detroit Lions. What a performance they've been putting together. And now it's all up to if they can finish with just over 1 quarter left to go. This could be the final play as Jahmyr Gibbs picks up 7. And we'll see if this defense can withstand Detroit's comeback attempt. 3rd down, Goff hits the pass to Devin Duvernay for a 1st down. Now they bring out the fullback again. Gibbs heads outside and they clear it open. Into Saint territory, shrugs off the rookie Fenderson and is down at the 32. On 2nd down, play fake Goff. Wants it all. Broken up by Tommy Tomlinson. It is so tough to get it past him. 3rd down. Goff needs 7. It's a give to Gibbs, and he nearly gets it all. Usually with a run here, you're expecting that a team would go for it on 4th down, but Detroit, again, on a 4th and 1, kicks the field goal. So now 2 touchdowns gets them the lead, but they don't have the football. Play action, Westbrook. He's got Wilson in the middle of the field for a 1st down. It's been a good day for Garrett Wilson. Now a handoff, and not much on it for Kendre Miller. Lions pretty desperate for a stop. It's 3rd down, and Westbrook throws a dart out to Wilson, and they get the conversion. More time coming off the clock. Handoff, it's Roby now getting stuffed. Saints approaching field goal range. It is a 3rd and 7. 4-man rush. Westbrook sidesteps and takes off with all kinds of space. He's got another 1st down, and even more time will come off the clock. We've only got 5 minutes left. Off the fake, laid in to Chris Olave inside the 10. New Orleans really trying to make a statement this week. 4.5 from completing. Handoff, Roby cuts it back and is met around the 4. Reggie Gilliam is in the game. 2nd and goal. Roby ahead. Nearly gets in again. It'll be 3rd and goal from inside the 1. Jumbo package. They give it inside. Touchdown. It's Reggie Gilliam. And the fullback gets some glory here in the 4th quarter as the Saints go up 3 possessions on Detroit and look to score their biggest win here in the 4th year of the franchise. 34-16, and watch out, this one is going to go the distance. All the way, 10-5, touchdown Detroit. It's still a big Saints lead, but whatever hopes they have are strengthened by this, and they will go for 2. Myers, high hop, and right to Antoine Priestley. And the rookie wideout will give it back to the Saints offense. They've been so impressive today. As Roby looks to help end things, he picks up 2 yards. Last play before the warning potentially, and he is stopped. Lions holding on to their timeouts for now. It's 3rd and 9. Play action! They got Westbrook this time, and he's sacked. Detroit down 11 points still, and it's a 3rd and 5 for Jared Goff, who completes out to Jamison Williams for a 1st down. Lions have to get a touchdown here shortly. Good catch by Laporta right in front of JOK. Less than a minute to play in this one. Good pass again, but he lost a hold of it. Tommy Tomlinson jarred it loose from Laporta. And the game now on the line. 4th and 10. Goff right through the hands of Sam Laporta. It's been a very inconsistent day for him. And with that, the New Orleans Saints have their most impressive win in a very long time. What a victory today against the Detroit Lions. This is a quality win. You wanted to see us beat a better team? Here you go. This team, if they can play like this, they can reach all of our goals we had for this year. We cannot afford to make a bunch of mistakes this week or to allow the Lions offense to dominate. I love the way our secondary played today. We did not give up much downfield at all to Jared Goff. They did run the football pretty well, but it just was not enough. While our offense took better care of the football, had a very balanced approach, and I thought played a really good complementary game. This is kind of the blueprint for how we should look to win games and how we should aspire to play. That is a huge win. Now, did Garrett Wilson have the game he wanted? Maybe not quite, but he was still productive, and we won the game. So it looks like all is good there. Receivers want the ball. They don't like to lose. Today was a step in the right direction. I did not want to start getting stars on this team angry. So Blake Westbrook has his second game of the year without throwing an interception. That is a solid step that we can get him to 67% completion percentage, take care of the football, and still help us make some impressive plays. I thought Jadarius Roby was great today. If he plays like that, he'll continue to start going forward. We utilized our receivers pretty well, and it was actually a really productive day for Josh Oliver, more productive than any that Kevin Blackwell has had to this point. So with him coming back next week, I'm hoping that we can keep it balanced as we did here in this game. By the way, the Falcons actually did come back to beat the Ravens. So they improved to 6-1 on the year as we move into week 7 and our bye week. We're going to have a little team bonding retreat as morale has been a focus of mine lately. We had some ugly losses that did hurt morale quite a bit. I want to get that corrected so we don't have everybody playing a little bit worse than they really should be. So as we come out of the bye week, it is not only the trade deadline, but a matchup against the 1-6 Cleveland Browns. They have not been doing well in this franchise. I also wanted to take a look at where the rookie quarterbacks are this year in the NFC. And right now, I'd say Hunter Boone is the favorite for Rookie of the Year. And with an injury to Trent Ainsworth combined with not the best play, I think this is turning into more of a 2-quarterback battle. Westbrook and Boone will likely be contending for Rookie of the Year, and maybe there's somebody else at another position. But as far as what quarterback would have the edge, you'd have to give it to Boone for at least right now. I am seeing a lot of quarterbacks play well this year that I wasn't expecting, including Ramon Cruz, as the Dolphins have continued to rely on him, and it looks like this year they're getting a lot more from him. In the running game, we see Saquon Barkley leads the NFL currently. And at receiver, T. Higgins has 610 receiving yards to lead the league. Chris Olave is borderline top 10, but there are a lot of first and second year receivers that are among the top receivers so far. Darius Portis from the Bengals. Theo Hopkins, the speedy wideout out of Oklahoma, who's been doing damage in Houston. And then you look over to Buffalo, where Montrell Williams, he is tied for first in touchdown catches this year. It's fun to see new stars emerge. There are plenty at wide receiver. Now, we've won 2 games in a row. We should be favored. You should expect a win against the Cleveland Browns. Their offense is in a bad spot, to say the least. The Deshaun Watson move has not paid off the way they thought it would. His play has declined. They lost Nick Chubb a couple years ago in the franchise. And they've also lost what was once an outstanding offensive line. So they're basically developing all new receivers, running backs, and they have this offensive line that is a shell of its former self. Outside of Wyatt Teller, that's 4 guys I expect to give up sacks next week. So as long as we avoid Myles Garrett taking over, or Denzel Ward, this team doesn't have a lot of star power. If we play our game and limit mistakes and don't beat ourselves, we should beat the Browns I think easily. But not much in this series has come easily, so we'll see what's to come in our next game. Thank you all for watching today's episode. I hope you enjoyed the game. If not, well, maybe it's not the series for you then, because that was a pretty fun one. Please leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and there's much more Saints coming your way. Have a great day, everybody.